bunk, 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 bunk.
All right, it should be.
Sound like you're singing.
Yo, like Christmas?
Mhm.
Where the fuck? All right. Hopefully that stream is actually working. For Discord.
Yeah, the Discord one is working wonderfully.
Okay. Griffin, you know shit about this game. If I wanted to 100% this game, where would I start? Just the
You'd want to
story
start
or
playing the
games?
game. Yeah, just beat the game 100%. Like beat the adventure once through, because you're gonna have to beat it.
This game is so loud.
Also, you're gonna want to turn up your mic in the stream. I think, like in the OBS. I think it's very
Hold on, I
quiet.
gotta get the plot in first.
No, because you're gonna be so quiet.
Just let me learn the plot real quick.
You're just incredibly
That's my
quiet.
phone.
I'm gonna start making fun of you.
How do I pause? There we go.
There you go.
So
Once
I
you're in
can
the
actually
game, it should let you.
affect settings.
Yeah, that'll be important. This is a surprise tool we'll use later.
Yo, bro, there's no way, bro. My microphone exclusively goes lower. It actually it goes muted as well. It does not go higher.
That's the max. We'll turn it up and then turn it down on Discord. Like turn the actual physical. I have your microphone.
Oh, I know it.
Turn the knob.
I've turned the knob as far as it goes. Doesn't go very far because I have it usually on the max regardless.
What?
Bro, I'm telling you, mic/aux, it's at 0.0 decibels. It can't go higher than that for some reason.
What are you doing? It can't go higher than 0.
But look, bro. Let me show
Oh,
you what
well,
I'm
yeah, that's because that's so loud. Why? How is it
am I
Okay,
still
yeah.
quiet?
I'm looking at. Uh-huh.
Look.
Okay, well, you're probably fine now. Hold on. Let me peep this.
Fine now.
No, you're just definitely quiet. I don't know how that's
I don't
possible.
understand.
That's
You know what
insane.
here's what I'll do. Fuck, I'll get closer to my microphone.
Yeah, that will fix it.
Cause you don't need like a lot of shit for this game, right? I got a billion fucking like you don't need a fucking keyboard for this game, right?
I don't think so. You shouldn't.
Why do you not say that in confidence?
I don't know, because I haven't played it in a while. I 100%ed it and then I haven't touched it, because I'll be real with you. 100%ing it is a mistake.
It's a mistake I'm willing to make. Regardless, I should get started on this journey.
Yeah. You're good to play the video game.
Also, this shit is going way down, dude.
I was also just gonna say, for the record, the stream quality, like the actual bitrate, is wonderful.
That's probably not good, bro. I don't even have a flower thing yet.
This is the tutorial for what was once a Flash game. Like this was on like Cool Math Games.
It's ironic that you say that the bitrate is, bro. Check this shit out.
Damn.
They're about to get fucked, bro. Do you have
two
to click
P
every
shooters?
star?
Yeah, man.
Bro,
That's how the game works.
I played this on Xbox. You just had to hover over it.
You're weak.
Why would you say that to me? Now I'm emotionally devastated.
I'm very sorry. I didn't mean it.
But check this shit out, bro.
Yo.
Final wave, bro. This was nothing, bro.
This is called a tutorial. In gaming, these are generally used to teach you the mechanics of the video game.
Yo, bro. You know what the best tutorial in gaming is?
What's the best
The
tutorial in
Asylum
gaming?
in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah. I mean, if I were to Google good video game tutorials, what even are the contenders?
I straight up have no idea. Oh, there's like 10
Like what comes to mind?
zombies.
Portal 2. Someone said Portal 2.
Portal
I'll
2
give
is
him that.
not terrible.
Portal 2 has a really good intro. And actually Undertale, this is telling me,
Yep.
also a really good intro.
Oh, they
If
had
Caleb was here,
some
I'd ask
stickers.
him if he could vouch. This is saying Ghost of Tsushima has a good intro.
It probably does, because it's like a very good game from what I understand.
It also this list that I'm looking at on screenrant.com, so very reliable source, is saying that the number 2 best tutorial is Dark Souls.
Number 2. See, that's not ridiculous at all to say.
But you want to know what's number 1? And I don't think I agree with it being number 1, but I agree that it's really good.
What?
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed.
I don't think I
It's
even
got-
know that tutorial.
It's where you start as Darth Vader, and like you have to like
Oh.
find Starkiller, and then and then that's who you become for the rest of the game.
agreed
When
to
I played
stay
that,
away.
it was so sick when I played that. I won't lie, it's
lied.
really good. Because it's such a great way to teach you all the mechanics of the game. Because you're Darth Vader, so you're incredibly powerful. So you're
Yeah.
you not dying makes sense. It's like contextualized within the universe. It's wonderful.
Bro, can you imagine Darth Vader just dies in the tutorial?
Can you imagine? Yeah, and then it's canon for the rest of the game.
Yeah. For the rest of the movies as well.
Yeah, they rewrite a whole new. Yeah, they
They
write a
have
whole
to-
new like trilogy based on if Darth Vader died at the beginning.
Yeah. The concept of Starkiller is simultaneously really cool and a little bit incredibly stupid. Because like it's really cool that Darth Vader would have like a Padawan, I guess, because I mean his was Ahsoka, but that never really became much because he became Darth Vader pretty soon after. But
Yeah.
like it would be incredibly cool of him to have a Padawan, but not like a Padawan who rips Imperial Star Destroyers out of the sky.
It's very very clearly it's a bit of like like power creep.
Yeah.
Where like as they add characters later and later on, they get like really power. That was one of the main problems with Star Wars Legends.
Yeah,
Was that
it just got
like the
nuts
power
after a
creep
while.
was insane because like you had like characters that were like Luke's like girlfriend who was just like so incredibly powerful, and like people like that were like innumerable. There was so
Yeah.
many of them.
There was my favorite thing ever was for a long while in Legends, it was canon that after the events of Episode 6, Luke Skywalker just became like a nexus of the Force and became like the strongest creature in the galaxy.
Yeah. There was like I remember seeing like YouTube videos about the most powerful Force user in the galaxy, right? And it was just like this like it was like Agatha or something.
Joe. He was
James.
Well, it's Star Wars. His name would be like Globagoo.
No, it was Abeloth. That's what it was.
Of
It's like
course.
it's the trio like the trio of the ones combined, which is like let me tell you, if I ever get around to it and do a video on Star Wars: The Clone Wars, I'm talking about how cool those guys are because that's really cool. But it's just people who are writing like things, being like, yeah, so the most powerful Force users, they all turned into one like kind of chick, and
Nice.
she's real scary, and there's not a dark side technique that she hasn't mastered.
Oh,
And she's the most
dark
powerful
side.
opponent. There's the most powerful opponent Luke Skywalker has ever faced. It's pretty much like fighting a god, you know.
It's
Like it's one of those.
So original character, do not steal.
Yeah, I'll be real. I don't know if I probably can't make fun of it because I've never like read the like comic it's from, or the book it's from, or the novel it's from, or whatever. But I'm gonna be real with you. From what I've heard, sounds dumb as hell.
I like some of the comic Star Wars stuff. It's probably most of it's Legends by now.
Yeah, it'll be legends
But I
now.
actually own one of the issues of a Star Wars comic. It primarily features Boba Fett.
Yeah.
And it's very cool stuff. And that's where we get that sweet ass line from Darth Vader, where it's like, "We have you surrounded," and then Darth Vader's like, "The only thing I'm surrounded by is fear and dead men." that's so
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The only-
but also like
Yeah.
kind of get into some nonsense in that regard.
Yeah, I like one of the things that I think that canons did, or not canon, Legends did well, that like so far canons actually hasn't done well. One of the few things is like often the power creep is a problem, but I think comics where it was just Darth Vader going around murking Jedi are great. Because that's
Yeah.
just like that fully works within canon. That's what he was doing for a long ass
Yeah,
time.
that's just what he was. That was his
For-
thing.
For probably like 20 years, he was just going around literally murking anyone and everyone.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, the Battle of Yavin occurs 30 years after the Galactic Republic or Galactic Empire is established.
It's something like that. Yeah,
Like-
that's not. Yeah.
Like he's got to be doing something in those 30 years.
Well, yeah, and it's mainly like it'll be events of Obi-Wan. Maybe we'll get to see it
Yeah.
as part of the deal, right? but like it was a lot of in canons. It was like a lot of Inquisitor work and like stuff you saw in whatever the Jedi, like the Star Wars Soulsborne Jedi game,
Yeah,
whatever that
like
one's
the
called.
Fallen Order, the like
Fallen Order, yeah.
video game content.
Yeah, it was stuff like that where he would just be like, "Oh, there's a Jedi. Let me just actually murk him." Right? Like stuff like that I think is really cool. But in Legends, it was just all that. Like it was just like that, but without hinges. Like there was no like it was just entirely going in on that, which I think was pretty cool.
That sounds awesome.
That's like one of the few things that I actually like about Legends. Honestly, I feel like I'm like alone, but I feel like Legends it was probably for the better that they like unified it.
You mean like in getting rid of it, it was probably for the better.
Yeah. It was probably for
I
the
think
better
I
of like
agree.
making future Star Wars content. Because some people were really torn about it and were like, no. But I think establishing a canon timeline and having works be canonized is a great way to have everything like, like make sense.
Yeah, and like be internally consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a big stink. I'm a D&D head. There's a big stink right now because Wizards of the Coast, the company that makes D&D, released a blog post that was like, hey, we don't really consider anything before the 5th edition canon anymore. And everyone's fucking pissed about it. But like they're what I hate is that their statement was so like, okay, because it's D&D, you just use your imagination. Their statement was literally like, hey, don't feel like your game is gonna get bogged down because you have to adhere to lore. Like, it's supposed to be inspiration, not walls around your garden.
Yeah.
And people are making a big fucking stink about it because now fucking who knows what's going on in some backwater village in the middle of fuck knows where on the Forgotten Realms.
Which I feel kind of like almost even like who cares?
Yeah. Yeah. You would be surprised. Some people really, really care for.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, but I'm sure if lore is your thing,
yeah,
that's like I'm sure that's a big deal. But also,
there was a lot of YouTubers who like kind of built their career on making lore videos, and you can imagine the outrage from them, which is like kind of reasonable, you get paid
especially if you're just releasing it in like a blog post.
Yeah, it wasn't even, and there was, they also do some weird stuff that people don't like that makes the game kind of better, but people don't like good things because we're fucking a hobby full of like 40-year-olds who are lame. You know what I'm getting at? It's like, old Star Wars heads are never gonna like the new thing. Old Marvel heads are never gonna like the new stuff. Like,
it is very much a thing. Yeah, it is very much a thing within almost any community I've ever been in that people are like, I don't like the new things.
Yeah. That's how I was for a while with Minecraft.
It's cool not to like the new things.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I get that so much because I'm like a part of like old school Minecraft. Like that's like one of my like main things. But I don't think that saying like new Minecraft is bad is really where it's at. I just think like, I don't know, I just enjoy playing old versions of Minecraft as well.
My thing about it is like, I think Minecraft was just considerably better a kind of longer time ago.
I definitely also think that I enjoy Minecraft a lot more as a like fun little indie game that Notch is making in his basement rather than like a corporatized, Microsoft owns it and everything. Like, I don't want to add fireflies because people will feed their frogs fireflies and that's not cool. Whereas like now it's like feed your dog rotten flesh and we can like have a good time, right? Like it doesn't like no one cared, right? Like they were just like, oh, I'm going to add a giant squid to the game. Yeah, sure. What's next? What if I make hell? What if I just add hell to the game? That'd be fun. Okay, what about mine carts? Yeah, that's Minecrafty. All right, what about like aliens? Yep, sure, sounds good. Like like I don't know, like I feel like it was a lot more fun when it was just kind of like.
What are you talking about, aliens?
Enderman.
Enderman.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I would just save that maybe. I mean, actually, it's bowling.
Yeah,
it's bowling.
Just like I just go, I guess.
Yeah, but the Explodotron is instant kill.
To end
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
So you generally want to, and also they bounce down all the time. It always bounces down.
Oh, weird.
I'll have you know,
Oh, unless they bounce off the bottom wall.
unless they bounce off someone going left, like if they bounce off someone going
Like another
like the other
zombie?
side, yeah, then it'll turn around. But it always starts going down.
Oh, I see, I see, I see.
I know an inordinate amount about these mini games because I
Yeah,
100%ed
you have
the
to
game.
play them a lot, right? Oh,
Yeah,
you
a
also
fair
get the
amount.
other rows.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
Oh shit, there's so many,
Aw.
dude. Bounce, 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 bounce. Damn, what? What kind of awkward ass... Man, I hate that guy.
Oh my god.
I'm nuts on the sticks, bro. Hold
Oh
up, watch
my
this.
god. Holy shit,
Oh,
this is about to be
crazy, bro.
crazy.
Boom!
Yo!
There's a
Crazy.
I
lamp
feel like a
on
nut.
every
Austin, you hit that guy with the cone. Did you see that?
Oh
That was
my
slick.
god, I got him, bro. Watch this. Tactics.
Oh, that was ooh.
Watch this. Ba boom.
Ah, boom.
A huge...
Ah.
I don't know if I can play this game, dude.
I think I lied to you. I don't think it always goes to the bottom. I
think
feel like I'm watching
think
it just not do
I
that.
think I'm bad at this game, dude.
I think what it has
Oh,
to do with, I think it has to do with the,
it-
the side of the map that it's on. I think
I'm
I think I was
fucked.
just lying.
I think I'm fucked. I think
No,
I
you've definitely
lose.
got this.
I think I lose.
One. No, this is easy. I don't think I lost a single one of these bowling matches in the entire time that I played Plants vs Zombies
Bro,
2
I'm
or
gonna
Plants vs
come
Zombies.
out, bro.
No, you're
Holy
so
shit,
good.
do you see that guy? He's going
There's
nuts.
still lawnmowers, like you're chilling.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't even know that. What do the lawnmowers do?
It,
They
it's
mow the
it, it,
lawn.
it's
It's like
yeah.
yeah, it's like the one chance you get.
Even still though, you won't need it. I don't think I used a single lawnmower my entire time playing every single bowling game.
Dude, nice. Are the bowling games like mandatory? Like do I have to play these games? Cause this is gonna get boring.
I won't lie to you. A lot of like 100%. Do you want to know the achievements for this game?
Are there a lot? I don't
There
really know
are-
the task that
There are 21.
21?
One of them, yeah, that was horrible. That was really bad.
It was funny. Come on.
One is to like beat all the mini games.
Mm.
One is beat
Does
all the
that
20
include
mini
the,
games. One is to get the golden sunflower
I was
trophy.
about to murder you, Quinn.
Yeah, for putting it where I put the...
Yeah.
You have to like honestly, there's the only ones that are hard are Towering Wisdom and Better Off Dead.
I don't,
Like Good Morning, people say Good Morning is hard. They're wrong for that. Good Morning is complete a daytime level by planting only mushrooms and coffee beans. People were like, this is the hardest thing ever. They're wrong.
I appreciate the confidence.
Also, the fact that it is even comparable in the achievement statistics that China. Okay, so the two most rare achievements are China Shop and Better Off Dead. Get a streak of 15 in Vase Breaker Endless and get a streak of 10 in iZombie Endless. The Vase Breaker I got in maybe an hour. The iZombie, it took me fucking 20. How are those even? One 7.2%, one 7.1%. Was I doing something wrong? But like genuinely, was I doing something wrong?
Oh, dude.
I literally went onto Google and like practiced like exploits on how to like duplicate sun and I learned like strats, and I played for 20 hours with these like insano strats, and I still barely squeezed one out. Like it was insane. It was in an insane game mode. And
Am I
seven
doing
how-
something wrong?
like I genuinely am looking at those statistics and I feel like I missed something. But like I couldn't have. I did my research. I did my due diligence. It's insane. It was insane.
I did my research.
I genuinely was on Google for probably like half an hour one time, just being like, "Is there a way to make this easier?" I genuinely, I unironically learned how to like duplicate. Okay, you can like there's like a drop down guy that picks you
I
up.
saw
You can
it,
put
yeah.
like 3 on a guy, right? I
Like
got
pausing
so
and
good at that
unpausing.
sometimes I could get 5 on one guy, and it was a struggle. It was insane.
It's fucking unreal. I can't be the only one who just like never plays like these fuckers.
Those are pretty useful when like
I imagine that they are useful, but when I played on
The
Xbox,
walnuts are great for like later in the
Stalling.
game when it.
The walnuts. There's one there's one achievement where you have to get something. It's
And-
something.
The cherry
it's-
bomb is kind of clutch.
There's one achievement where you have to get 8,000 sun during one level.
holy shit.
Like have like 8,000 in your bank, and it is the easiest thing to do ever because you can just put a bunch of sunflowers down and in one lane have nothing attacking and a walnut, and you can stall it out infinitely.
Amazing. Oh, Freeze Boy.
Also, the fact that you get this guy so early, I think, is really cool in this game.
Is he good?
He's pretty good. He's expensive, but he's pretty good. What he's good for is like later in the
stopping
game.
One of these guys or something.
Not even. It's just good for later in the game because at a certain point you have so much sun by the end of rounds that you're just like sitting there with a maxed out sun. So what you can do is you can start uprooting like weaker guys and putting in stronger guys for more sun.
Pea shooters and place them with snow.
Yeah,
pea.
exactly.
Dude, I feel like I should already be playing tactically, and I feel like that should.
No,
be
you'll
really cool.
honestly, you'll. I'll be real with you. If you want to get one of the achievements is called Towering Wisdom.
Yep.
Unless you want to just log in every once in a while and collect like money from your like garden, you will just be playing the campaign probably like 3 times through.
That's not cool. That's not cool at all.
Like you'll by the end of it, you'll know what you're doing.
I don't subscribe to that theory. I don't like that.
You don't subscribe to that notion.
I don't believe in
I
that.
don't know if just some freaks play Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year or what it is, but like never before have I seen a game where an achievement that took me literally 20 hours just focusing on it, not including the research and the practice, right, is 7.1%. That's insane.
That's almost 1/10 of the player base.
That's insane. 1/10? Like what? What? How many people? There. Hold on. Sorry, I'm losing my mind. This game has 72,000 reviews.
Holy shit! That's
Do
a
you
lot.
mean to tell me that 7,000 people did that? 7,000 spent 20 hours on the most brain dead insano game?
No, they probably just did better.
Is this guy
You
gonna,
have to be clinical.
Is this guy gonna?
Bro's about to crunch and munch soon.
Does one pea shooter not take down a cone?
It did, but like barely.
One pea shooter will take down a cone. It'll take down a cone just barely.
That's weird. I really thought they had more in them.
Like, oh my, like,
Shoot
I'm-
really slow.
I won't lie to
That's
you.
true.
This person that I'm watching, I watched someone, I found a guide on someone who did Plants, like iZombie, right? And he, I won't lie to you, he is just 100% using the exploit that I used, and he still said, I found this much more difficult than Vasebreaker, and said this can be a very difficult achievement. So I can't be insane. Like, it has to be hard for other people as well.
No.
It's actually incredibly easy.
Just you.
You're crazy. It's really easy.
If you get it really fast, I'm gonna end my life.
I've actually already gotten it twice.
Yeah,
Caleb.
I've had it 3 times now.
Yeah, go to my Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got it on my PlayStation and my telephone.
Telephone?
On my telephone.
Telephone?
Uh-huh. Yeah, my
Bro got a
My
rotary phone that he's playing
telecommunications
Plants vs. Zombies
device.
on.
Okay, I'm not insane. Someone in the comments of this guide says playing iZombie and let's get that 10 streak makes me lose my brain cells.
Oh, it's you and that guy that are bad.
Yeah, it's just that one guy and yourself. Do you get sun for digging up things? Like, do you get?
No,
Oh, you don't get a refund.
you do not get a refund. You get to live with the fact that you put it down, and that's what's
Well,
happening.
you can just dig it up later.
Yeah, well, you can. I mean, to be fair, you won't need the sun back at a certain point.
Like by right now, I don't think I need it.
You could
Yeah.
probably start uprooting the back row and putting snow
Yeah,
peas.
that's what I'm thinking. Oh shit. Ba boom. Get frozen, idiot. Oh, they take a little
Tell
while
'em.
to regenerate, though.
Yeah, but they make him so slow.
That's fair enough. Boom.
Like I think they become slow enough that it is definitely a net gain.
Yeah, that's reasonable to say. That's not ridiculous.
Fa-ba-boom.
What does the cherry bomb do?
The cherry
It's just a
bomb
bomb.
is- it's exactly
it's-
what you think it is.
Like, is it just like?
crack. It's like a radius of insta kill.
Is it just
Yeah.
like?
It's so good.
One of those, like a 3x3.
I won't lie to
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is very. It
I'm
is actually very good.
I'm actually so brain dead. I said 3x3, and my first thought was that's not right. It's a 9x9 because there's 9 squares inside of it.
Almost. That's almost right. You almost have the right idea.
Very super famous.
I am very super famous, super famous, super famous. I am very super famous. You are not.
People
You
know
are
who I am.
shit.
What are you guys talking about?
Me and Caleb went on like a tirade. I like put 1 million songs into. I think it was living room text. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh,
That can be your stream music. Are you? What
Uh-huh.
does it sound like right now? By the way, for the record,
I have no idea.
is there music in the background, or is it just
Do you not
silence?
hear? Do you not hear Plants vs Zombies?
I hear PVC music.
Oh, in the stream it's very quiet. It's not that. It's
Oh, it's just. I guess then the whole stream is gonna be quiet.
yeah, it's fine. You can just like put music over it. To be fair, you can make the ing louder if you
Are you
wanted,
for
whatever
real?
the hell that called. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I maybe
This is unreal.
I don't know if I'm a
Oh.
freak, but I kind of really enjoy the Plants vs Zombies noises.
I don't like the music. 'cause it was incredibly loud.
You know?
Oh, I get to choose. Holy shit! There's so many plants.
Yeah, there
gotta
is.
go
I
with
think
the classic.
41 is the final number.
How does this? 8 by. So this would be 40. Right?
I think it's 41. Oh yeah, it is. If it's 40, then it's 41 because there's the mimic. He doesn't go in the regular like
This game
grid.
is too loud now. We'll do that. This song's a banger. I got a friend, my buddy DJ, and whenever he describes a song as a banger,
Holy shit, does he mix music?
That is a bad joke, and I didn't laugh at it. I revoke my laughter.
no,
Continue.
they're doing what? The zombie said they're coming.
Oh my god, what? That's odd.
This is actually too loud now. They're
That's
they're
wild.
quaint noises, but
Are
they're
you streaming
just
this
noises.
on YouTube,
It's on
or
YouTube.
Twitch?
Like Griffin
What?
recommended, it's on YouTube.
I said YouTube because let's be real. We're not.
You don't find
that-
people on Twitch.
Yeah,
You
no
don't
one
do
is
that.
searching on Twitch.
You find your streamer of the day on Twitch. You don't.
Yeah, I feel like
Fuck.
streaming on YouTube is just better.
Fuck. You guys better start producing some and fast, cause I fucked up.
I won't lie to you. You'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. I don't think you will even touch it, because it's something like it's like 11 or something, like things for him to die. Or no, it's like 10.
I wonder. You know how like Hollow Knight has the tells you like the wiki tells you how much damage each nail does.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think these have damages besides like 1 or 2? Like, do you think the pea shooter's like doing 8 damage or something?
I wouldn't know.
I don't think. I mean,
I know that health is calculated for the plants, because they have like 300 health. They have like 300 damage per shot before like being eaten, right?
Uh huh.
Like that's how much like it is. But
Oh my god.
peas deal 20 damage per shot.
Wow, I called it.
Yeah, but it's just an extra digit.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You want the full list?
Sure.
Peas do 20, frozen peas do 20, and slow down enemies. Fire peas do 40, along with 13 splash damage. Spores deal 20, spikes deal 20, stars deal 20. Cabbage deals 40, kernels deal 20, butter deals 40 and temporarily paralyzes. Melons do 80, frozen melons do 80, and then do a slowdown, as well as they both do 26 splash. And corn does 100 or 1800 in a 3x3 area.
Holy shit, Gwen, you have a viewer.
It's just you,
just-
Caleb.
It's just Caleb.
Not
I
me.
looked in my. It's literally is your legal name.
No, not me.
No.
You said that with such little confidence. Hey, this guy's fucking
No.
up my road.
Tell him to stop.
You think he's just gonna politely not do that?
Well, if you ask nicely, maybe.
That's
have
what.
doubts.
Never mind. That's a stretch of a joke.
Maybe don't say that.
Yeah.
Strong.
Well, okay. Well,
That was funny. Laugh. Jesus.
No.
Ha 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 ha
Thank you.
ha.
no, if I don't get to make my stretch of a joke, you don't get to make whatever the fuck that was.
You don't know who
Ha
Stretch
ha ha ha
Armstrong
ha
is,
ha
bro?
ha 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 ha.
I know who Stretch
Get on
Armstrong
my
is.
level, bro. Some tells me you don't know
I,
who
I,
Stretch
I,
Armstrong
no, I fucking do his little action figure
is.
from like
Mega
the 80s.
Bogo over here.
Did you say mecha or mega?
Mega.
Mecha Bogo.
Mecha Bogo.
Robot Bogo.
Yeah, that's when you like you
Gundam
know,
Bogo.
that's
It's
when you
like-
like Power Rangers
it's like
it
Godzilla.
Yeah,
Godzilla.
Mighty Morphin.
Godzilla.
It's like Mecha Godzilla, you know?
Like
Yeah.
the only mecha character I know, Mecha Godzilla.
That was so weird at the end of Godzilla vs. Kong.
Yeah, when.
How there was,
Did,
how there was
did you
just
see
a
that movie, by the way? Because that's like a major spoiler if you haven't seen that movie.
I mean, I haven't, but I won't lie. I was
the
not.
story in that movie doesn't matter for shit.
Yeah, you do not watch any King Kong or
Oh.
Godzilla movie for the plot. I won't lie to
Hold
you.
on a second, dude. We're not about to say that like Kong Skull Island didn't happen.
Okay,
guess,
Kong
yeah.
Skull Island was pretty good.
You definitely
That
watched
was the
for
only one-
characters.
No, Kong Skull Island was the best one out of that universe they made.
Yeah, Kong Skull Island was really good.
Kong Skull Island was good.
I've
All
never watched
of
Kong
the
Skull Island.
Godzilla-based movies in that universe are just there to see a big lizard breathe nuclear fire.
I've never seen Kong Skull Island. I saw the other King Kong one.
I would go
Skull
so
Island's
far
good.
as to say that Kong Skull Island is like too good. Like
I've
it-
seen
it
I've
should
seen
not
I've
be
seen
as
I've
good
seen
as it
King
is.
Kong 2005, and I'll tell you, it was really long and not that good.
Yeah, that one that was like the kind of bad one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's really quite bad, and it's so long. It's one of the longest movies I've ever seen.
I saw out of King Kong movies, I've seen all of the most recent ones, and I saw one with no, that wasn't Godzilla, it was King Kong. It was a King Kong movie with Jack Black.
Yeah,
wasn't that Kong Skull Island? Am I an idiot?
No, Skull Island had like
yeah, the Jack Black one's the
Samuel L.
2005
Jackson.
one, right?
no,
yeah, that's the
you're,
one that
no,
I've seen. Yes, it's
I
the one
thought
with
it-
dinosaurs.
Yes, that's all of the King Kong movies. They all have
Yeah.
dinosaurs because they're on Skull
Are they
Island.
really? Oh.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I'll be real.
Honestly-
I'm not that into the King Kong lore.
Oh,
It's I mean, it's pretty stupid, but it's kind of cool.
it's.
I've
mean,
literally seen one King Kong movie, and it's King Kong 2005.
Let me tell you something. I watched King Kong versus Godzilla, the like 1980s movie.
Yeah,
The movie is bad.
it's actually just way earlier than the 80s.
Is it really?
Are you talking about like the original one?
Like the original one with very poorly blue screened actors.
Yeah, they're just like in suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just. I'm pretty sure that's like the 60s, maybe. It's from
There's no-
Japan,
there's
right?
No way it's from the 60s. Godzilla came
The
out in
ori-
1954.
Do you mean King Kong? Okay, King Kong versus Godzilla from the Japanese one.
It was probably. I think it was Japanese. Yeah.
That is 62 or 63
Yeah,
depending on the
exact-
version you
yeah.
watch.
Uh huh.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Which is, at that point, kind of even maybe impressive.
that's actually unreal.
I'm just great at calling out times.
When did King Kong come out then? That must have been
So
like,
long
the
ago.
original
It was
one?
like the 50s or something. It was like
Yeah, it was-
black
it was
and
like-
white.
I feel like it's Kong. Is it King Kong that has lost media related to his first like outings?
Oh, definitely.
Or is that
I-
Godzilla?
Probably.
Because I think or maybe I think it was Godzilla. Because I remember I was learning about the original Godzilla, and I remember thinking like how is it possible that this is just like not documented? But it's because it's lost media. Like we don't know the first one that came out or something like that.
No,
King Kong, the
definitely
original
have the
King
first
Kong?
Godzilla.
No, but there was like some like other Godzilla. It's like not named Godzilla, but it's the same character by the same person that we have lost. It's something like that.
Maybe. Probably.
The original Robert Armstrong Murray and C. Cooper King Kong is 1933,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
which is bonkers,
Elderly ass
bonkers,
movie.
right? I mean, to be fair, that's getting up there in terms of like that was the same year that The Invisible Man released.
Like yeah, like that's old.
Honey, I've just seen the new Mummy movie, The Mummy. It's really wonderful. And from Japan, they have this new, or it's not from Japan. This is King Kong. It's from America.
Yeah.
They have this new King Kong movie. I'd like to see it.
That's like 1930s is like pre-Hollywood.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, literally. Because when was Frankenstein? Dude, Frankenstein was 31.
Holy shit, dude.
This is the same year. This is 2 years apart from
I've
Bela
actually
Lugosi's
seen
Dracula.
that movie. Yeah.
I have not. I have not.
Oh,
I have not
that's
watched any of those.
No, I've seen Frankenstein. I haven't seen any of the other ones.
I have not. I want to watch. I want to go through and watch like all the like early like Dracula like movies.
I
all
mean,
the
yeah,
different, like, Dracula
yeah, I
movies.
know like all the movies you're talking about, like just like the really shitty generic like old ass ones.
Yeah, because there's a lot of really different takes based on because it's all based on the original book, right?
Yeah,
the
it's
original
yeah.
like
Bram
Dracula.
Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, Bram Stoker's Dracula, right? They're all adapted a little bit differently though, because like I watched Nosferatu, right?
Yeah.
And that is based off of a German play that was based off of Bela Lugosi's Dracula. But the thing is that they couldn't actually like really have
Use
it
the
based
name.
off of it
Yeah.
because they couldn't use the names because it was copyrighted and they didn't want to like go to court or whatever. So they named him like Count Orlok and whatnot. Like so it's all like a little bit fucked up.
Mhm.
So even depending on the release of Nosferatu that you watch, it'll have different subtitles. Depending on like what you watched at the beginning, it'll credit like different like people as playing different things, right? There's so many different Dracula movies that are like that. 1931 is insane, by the way. I'm looking at movies that came out in 1931, like the ones Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde,
Whoa.
Dracula, Frankenstein, M. Like, oh my god. This is an intense year. Was it Frankenstein that was the first like Universal horror movie?
I think so. I don't know. There's a very fun thing in the D&D sphere where they wanted to do the same thing with Dracula. They just wanted Dracula as like a villain. But
Which is awesome.
they couldn't, so they just made their own character who in my
Yeah,
opinion is kinda
that's
cool.
that's one of the dumbest things about is about the way that Universal handled
Yeah.
it. Is that yeah? Okay, I think technically the first the first of the Universal horror movie is The Hunchback of Notre Dame of 1923, and then The Phantom of the Opera. But the first like recognizable one is Bela Lugosi as Dracula in 1931, and then The Invisible Man in 1933, which is like the same. That's the same year as
Oh.
Kong.
What?
The zombies are coming.
Oh, what?
This is every like 5 or some
It's
game
10.
modes. Why
What?
would you put that there?
I didn't know what it did. I thought it was gonna roll, to be honest with you.
That's kind of funny. Yeah, no. 33, King Kong came out. So did the second ever
Oh.
Universal horror movie, which is nuts. That's nuts, so
I'm
nuts,
just
so
not
nuts, so
gonna play
nuts, so
this.
nuts.
Never mind, I will.
What do you mean you're not gonna play this?
Just, I'm like, I got a cherry bomb. I don't know. Fucking,
You're not gonna play the game?
I have no reason to use these cherry bombs.
Then don't.
But I have nothing else to play. I want to
No
play
one's
the. I want
making
to
you.
No,
play
just,
the game.
just save the cherry bombs
Just
until you
hold
might
on
need
to
them.
it. No one's forcing you,
I
buddy.
still want to play the game.
Oh,
though.
come on. You're complaining about a nothing complaint.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
I still want to use the things that the game is giving me.
This is a nothing
Wait,
issue.
you moron! This is the dumbest complaint I think I've ever heard ever.
Holy shit, your brain is dead. It's gone.
Why would
It
you?
was never there to begin with.
It was actually long. Dude, watch this. That's a good. Well, maybe not because he was.
No,
already
it
dead.
wasn't. You killed
No, it wasn't.
Oh, this is a good
Watch
one.
this. Played
That was-
the
No,
worst
you go-
cherry bomb
You
in
go
the
watch
world.
this as you put up the worst cherry bomb I've ever seen.
Bro, I'm getting the fucking. Man rolls worst
Watch
going ever.
this.
Asked to leave the party treatment.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and it's deserved.
Wow.
This type of
That
level
was just-
sucks.
That's
Why do
because
you-
you're
I-
playing it like
I-
the biggest dummy I've ever seen.
I like these type of levels.
I'm- These levels are
not.
fun.
I'm just straight up never gonna use these potato mines.
Then don't.
Stop giving them to me.
Nobody's forcing you. No
Bro,
one's gonna like
bro's
come to your
like,
house and
man, I have
do it."
too many plants that I can
Fuck shit out of
use.
space.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I hope.
No,
You-
Gwyn,
I
the
hope-
strat is to put those guys right behind the walnuts because they can bite through
Yeah,
it.
why wouldn't you want to just have
I
them
did.
right behind
you
the walnuts?
don't. I've never used that guy before.
You're a numpty, you know that?
You're
This is-
freakazoidal
This
in
is
nature.
horseshit.
No, you're a BOGO right now.
That was the
BOGO
most
has been-
BOGO complaint I've ever heard.
Dude, use the cherry bombs.
No. Fine. Fucker.
You can finish the level quicker.
I'll finish on you.
That
What?
just wasn't funny.
That's not a good joke. That was just not very funny.
This is nuts. I'm having so many projectiles on my screen.
But he's like, I don't like this game.
I don't like this
I don't-
game anymore. Dude, Bogo. Get this
That's
shit
you.
out of my face.
What are you doing?
What am I watching?
You are playing this the least tactically a man has ever
You guys gotta
seen.
chill.
I
Oh my
can't wait
God.
until you get into the part of this game where you're actually 100%ing it and not just playing the game, because you will struggle if this is how you're going at it. Holy
Chill out
moly.
on me.
You are engaging in some BOGO behavior right now.
We're
Why are you guys
engaging in
like this?
bogoless activities.
This is some BOGO ass shit I am seeing with my eyes right now.
You guys yell at me when I don't use the cherry bombs and then get mad at me when I do. I don't understand what I'm
Because you
doing.
used you used them in the most
bad.
boo ass way.
What's
You used it
this?
in the most
Did you
boo-boo
see
ad. Yeah,
that?
like that was wonderful. That was really good. More of that, please.
I don't like you guys.
Less boo-boo.
Look at
No,
the
I
shit on
don't
my
like-
screen. Even if I
Why do
wasn't-
you have that middle row with just a million regular guys?
No, there's two repeaters.
Why would you
There's
double up
two
the fro
repeaters.
zones on the like?
There's two
Yeah,
middle-
repeaters.
You put two frozen peas and left
I
them row without
don't
frozen
like
peas.
this. Fine, bro. Fuck you guys.
You got so many frozen peas.
Bro, let me just.
You want to know what is a good game that I was just thinking about? Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare.
That was a
that
good
game
game.
is
game.
sick.
Dang.
Your Game Pass ran out a while ago, huh?
Whoa.
It did. It ran out about a year ago.
Wow,
Holy shit.
really?
Probably.
No, because
Oh, it's not.
you have you get EA Play with Game Pass, and then you can play Garden Warfare.
Honestly, I feel like I saw a thing that Garden Warfare just randomly came to Steam. Or Garden Warfare 2, that would be.
2
Is
is
that-
good as well. So
'Cause 2 is good. 2 is on sale right now.
for how much?
It's 75% off. It's on for $10.
I mean, I could get the game. I don't know if
To
you
be
want to
fair,
buy that.
I could get it as well if you wanted to buy it. But also, like, let's be real. How much would we really play Garden Warfare 2?
I mean, I don't have to buy it, so it's not like a deal for me. It's just you. If you
I have
care
that
very
much.
real doubts that it's still like being played. Because
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. That's a very reasonable. I would like to not buy it and then get battlefronted where there's just
where there's
actually
just-
one lobby.
Yeah. There's 6
Bro.
total players and they're all level 3000 on the
This
fucking
video is so
sunflowers.
stupid. I was at my friend's house earlier, and they were writing their essay, and
Why is he not
I-
shooting?
I the first time in my
Can't
life
reach.
clicked on the videos section of Instagram.
He can't reach.
There you go.
Oh, he's,
And
oh,
this-
he's shooting.
This fucking video was I sent it to you, Griffin.
Oh, where is this? Oh, I just got a notification.
Yeah, and it was just not funny at all, and it was really.
No.
And me and my friend, I was hanging out with 2 of my friends, and one of them is notorious for having like a very contagious, goofy laugh. And we were just sitting on the couch, like laughing for like
laugh.
10 minutes. How about you shut the fuck up? Put that mushroom down. Thank
Bro,
you.
chill. Jesus Christ.
I don't fuck around with Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah, I can tell. You guys were just berating me for a full level.
Nah. Here's the problem though. When you complain about not liking something and
Yeah,
then
put
do
that
something
mushroom down.
stupid,
Third mushroom.
that makes me upset.
Oh,
That's like
look
Why
people
at
who are
this
like, I don't
what are you
like.
doing?
Look at
Why
this
would you put it
gentleman.
there?
Look at this,
No,
look at
that's
this
like-
gentleman.
You honestly, my best example of what you just did was you just like said I don't like Dark Souls and then like ran at a boss like with with your like weapon one-handed, all your stats in the wrong thing and didn't roll, just
No,
block.
that's the equivalent of
Griffin, that is
Starting
what
a-
you did at one point.
that's
Yeah,
the
but I didn't
equivalent
say I
of
don't like Dark Souls. I
starting
said I'm bad. You
a
said that
Dark
you didn't
Souls
like
run.
that game mode.
and
I don't like the
and
game
going right to the graveyard
Yeah.
and then
And-
dying and going, I don't like this game.
No, but
Yeah.
that's I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that's a perfectly legitimate reason to not like Dark Souls.
No. I think not liking Dark Souls after you understand what you did makes sense, but if you don't understand what you did, then I don't think it makes sense.
This
Does that
is
make
like-
sense?
So you gotta understand that I'm in that situation. I don't
Except
know
this is
what
this
I'm
is a
doing.
children's game for children.
This is a baby game.
Wait, does his fucking
babies.
newspaper stop the slow?
Yeah,
What a shitter. Damn, this guy sucks.
look at
now.
this dummy.
This guy sucks.
Bro was baffled. Bro just looked at the ground.
He was baffled.
I was baffled. He was actually in shock.
What the hell's your profile picture, Gwen?
Yeah, what is
that? You don't worry about it, bro.
Okay, well, you don't know what Cunningham is, so we're even, I,
don't know.
suppose.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you if you'll tell me what Cunningham is.
No, we're not. No, you don't get to
No.
know.
Dude, that's so fucked. That's so fucked. Cause it's like outrageously not funny. I just know. But
That isn't.
it's just so fucked that you just refuse to explain.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
weren't
really,
there.
you could just figure it out.
Should I just be doing
Yeah.
like that? Should I just be throwing like puff shrooms just everywhere?
They're
I
really
mean,
free.
yeah, they're like, yeah.
Do they work in daytime as well?
No. Well, kind of.
Are they shittier?
Here's the thing.
And-
Nighttime guys like that, like mushrooms, fungus, if you will,
Mhm.
they kind of work. If you put a plant, there's a plant you can bring along with them called the coffee bean, and if you give it to them, then they'll work. But you have to give them the coffee bean.
Oh,
Couple
are
of
they
fun
asleep
guys.
when they wake up?
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Fun.
I'll have you know,
Okay.
Gwen, one of the achievements is for beating a daytime level
Using
with
only
an
them.
entire team only of the puff shrooms and the coffee beans.
Nice.
That's one of the achievements, and it's deceptively easy. Like people are like they like
Yeah,
I feel like
couldn't
it's
you
got
just do like the first customizable level?
yeah. You can just kind of do one of the first levels, and then it's like kind of really easy.
Like that just sounds ridiculously easy. Also,
It's
this
really
just
not
feels like
that
I
bad.
win. Who the fuck
Also,
is that?
for the record, do you want to know the percentage of people that have gotten that achievement, Gwen?
How many?
8%.
How many?
Wow, that's
8%.
that's 1%
That's
more.
only 1% off of the, unironically, one of the achievements that has taken me the longest to get in my entire like catalog.
Griffin, I think, but the thing is, what regular player is gonna do that ever?
No one.
Exactly. So I think most of the people getting achievements are just people playing the game.
Okay, wouldn't that make the number lower?
No, I'm saying is these weird, like, stupid achievements that are annoying
Mm-hmm.
are low because...
No. No. They are not low. That's the problem. 7% of people that have played this game have done that.
Yeah,
7%?
That's almost 10.
Of 72,000?
That's almost
That's the best
1/10.
metric we have. 72,000? That's almost 1/10.
Can
It's
I have a question?
excruciating.
Wait, hold
I
on.
have a
What are you
question.
complaining about here? I'm confused.
What does the sunshine do?
It gives sun.
Me give sun.
Is it
I-
like a sunflower?
Yeah, but
It's like a sunflower,
makes
but
less.
it starts out
It
bad,
grows.
and then it grows to be as the same as a sunflower, and then it grows to be actually better than a sunflower.
Oh, so I should.
Yeah, and it's like you just gotta wait. But
Yeah,
then
you got it. It's like a return on investment. No, okay. So Caleb, in Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year edition, one of the achievements is
Yeah.
called Better Off Dead, and it is to get a
Uh-huh.
streak of 10.
No,
in
I
iZombie
understand
Endless,
the achievement.
right?
Uh
It took me, it took
huh. No, it
years
took
off
you
my
like
life.
20 hours. Yes.
Yeah, right. And
Years.
7% of the population who have played Plants vs Zombies Game of the Year edition have that achievement.
Uh huh.
Isn't that insane? Like, am I wrong in thinking that that's an insane
I'm
metric?
thinking 7% of the people that play the game are people who 100% things. That doesn't seem too wild for me.
Okay, you would think that, right? Right, like you'd be like,
Uh-huh.
okay, like that, like kind of makes sense, right? But like, if you go to like Dark Souls for an example, right? People who play Dark Souls are like notoriously
Right.
like dweeby
I-
and will go through and get
No.
achievements like that, right?
I feel like Dark Souls is one of those games that people play and then they beat it and they go, good enough.
Which is fair, right? But even
Uh-huh.
like only 26% of the people have even beaten the game.
Exactly, because they'll just give up because it's hard.
Yeah.
I think
What's your-
Griffin's-
what-
Griff-
what
I think
point
Griffin's
are you-
point here is that this is also probably harder than Dark Souls.
Like I feel like unironically, I played Dark Souls and I beat it in under 20 hours. I genuinely I feel, and I didn't even exploit the game to beat Dark Souls. I unironically only beat iZombie because I used like an exploit.
Right. But like, okay, so are you annoyed about it only being 7% or that it's as much as 7%?
I think 7% is an abnormally high number, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean,
I think that 7%, because if you look at like a Dark Souls achievement, how many people,
Oh,
what's the
shit.
percentage of people who have 100% at that?
Dark Souls, the percentage of people who have Dark Souls who have
100%
achieved
is-
100% completion
Or probably
In-
way less.
in Dark Souls Remastered is going to be less than 7%. I'm guarantee it.
Right,
4.9.
because that's, more annoying to 100%. It's less
Yeah.
straightforward to 100%.
It's definitely more annoying to 100% than Plants vs Zombies. I'll say that much.
So 7% for a game, yeah, it might be hard, but it's very straightforward to 100%.
I guess yeah. To be fair, I the more I like look into it in my mind, the more I'm like maybe 7% is reasonable. But even still, like
7% of, what'd you say, 700,000 or something?
it's 72,000 reviews on Steam, which is the best metric
But
I can think
that's
of.
not even just players, though. That's just
Yeah.
reviews.
That's just reviews, so it'd be a higher number.
So I don't think that's that crazy.
I guess. I feel like the higher the amount of players, though, the more chance there are that people that just don't even go for 100% completion, though.
Exactly. That's probably why the percent it's probably lower than 7 because fucking a lot of people probably just buy this game and then never play it.
Yeah.
Yep, but so that would make the number smaller.
Uh-huh. Meaning that 7% it's really not too crazy in my mind. I don't know.
I feel like what you're saying is that if more people bought the game, it would make the number smaller. That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the 7 is not. I'm saying the 7 isn't that crazy because of
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know,
like how
but,
the
like,
game functions and how many people are playing the game.
I guess, yeah. But like,
Because like 7% of I don't know more than 73,000, probably a lot more.
That's
Yeah.
at least 1,000 players. No,
Yeah.
73. That's 10,000,
hmm
give or take.
Right, but that's like I don't know. Like if you look at like most games, the platinum is gonna be around 10%.
is it?
'Cause-
Is it really? Is it? I guess because if the platinum is around 10%, then that makes sense.
It depends on the game. Because
Yeah,
some
obviously
games like
varies game to game, but
Yeah.
I think
We're
the
talking,
gen-
like,
the general
average
the,
rule is probably
the mass populace of gamers,
yeah.
they're like Candy Crush and
Yeah,
look, this
but that's
new
why I
game
think
came
I
out.
agree with you
Let me
100% on that.
play the story
That's why
mode
I
and
mean
then never
that's
touch
why
it
I
again.
feel like on average it would be a lower number because the average of people are just like
No, but
Regular-
average gamers.
But the thing is, that's like every game has that amount of platinums. Like if you think how many people have played like The Last of Us, like
a lot.
A lot.
so
Very
many
low.
millions. The platinum for The Last of Us is like 5%.
Yeah.
Okay,
'cause,
yeah.
Well, The Last of Us
Right,
is one of those games
yeah.
you just play once.
Yeah, it's right.
And
but
to be fair, yeah, 5% for The
Platinum.
Last of Us does.
5% of millions
Yeah.
is gonna be more than 1,000.
Yeah, no, that's fair. 5% for The Last of Us even. I guess maybe I'm just skewed towards thinking that less people go for it.
Which, that's probably fair. Like, here's my thing. Less people play the game, which means the number of players who no-life the game is just going to be a greater percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more people playing the game, the more people who are gonna be sweaty at the game.
I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Like, millions of people are going to play The Last of Us 2, but how many are going to platinum the game?
5%.
Compared to,
It would
you know,
seem around 5%.
what, 70,000 playing this game? How many are going to platinum this game, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess, yeah, if the average for platinums is like 10 to like 5%, I guess, yeah, that checks out probably. Because it is the last thing to get.
I
like,
mean,
it's
that
the-
is just 100% ballpark, and some games are just
yeah.
pissy.
Well,
just
and for
platinum.
some games, it'll suck horribly and it'll be.
Yeah. Whatever you just said
Yeah, I know, you
just
just
then.
cut out. At least you cut out for me, I don't know what's happening for Caleb.
No, it happened for me, yeah.
Perfect. Let's go.
No, it's like... It's very game dependent.
Yeah.
And if a game has less players, obviously that percentage is going to be lower because, or higher rather, because
hmm
less people are going to be getting it. You know, but the player base is also way smaller.
Yeah.
Because if one person out of 10 people, and only 10 people have played this game, gets the platinum, it's going to be a 10% chance.
Yeah. Not chance, but yeah.
Well, percent, 10%.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, just 10. Yeah, no, I know what you
Completion.
mean. Yeah, that checks out.
I can't be the only one that thinks this level's taking forever, right?
No, it is. Yeah, it is.
Is it because I'm throwing down blue guys?
It would be that because if someone dies and that's when the next thing triggers, it doesn't actually go just on its own. So if you have someone just like waiting there for like 8,000 years, it'll take the things though. I
Okay.
think.
So that is entirely my doing.
Yeah, and also you have like 0 of the puff shrooms that are free down, which would make it go by faster.
Oh yeah,
They'd be killing
I
people.
can't just be putting those wherever I want, really.
Yeah,
That's
How
they're kind of
fair
just
in
like
the
a.
world.
Oh well, I mean that was kind of that. You don't want to just that was not a great move.
Fuck them. I sacrificed them.
What
Really gonna? Okay, whatever.
Watch that.
you know? Wow.
Barrier.
What a play.
Wow.
He's watch out, guys.
Putting down
Wow.
putting down a big
Watch
guy.
out, guys. Gwen's making bad choices.
It's
Boom
the
and
stink.
doom-see-doo.
It's the stinky shrooms.
What does that mean? Fume
The
shroom.
schmellers.
Shoots fumes that pass through screen doors.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That will become very necessary.
Oh, cause he's got a screen door. Oh, they have names.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. Conehead.
Yeah, they all have
Screen door.
names.
Jim.
Yeah, James.
Should I? I'm gonna use the Sunshroom because they're better. Like young.
Yeah.
blood.
For the night levels, they are just better.
One of my classmates we were in psychology and we were talking about, like how
Psychology things.
negativity bias will affect how a person thinks.
Hmm
Mhm.
And so this person started talking about one of their old dogs
Mhm.
and how it was kind of a dick, and then it won. It like got to nationals for frisbee catching,
Mhm.
like dog
What?
frisbee catching. Which I didn't even know was a thing.
I thought you meant human frisbee.
And then-
catching. Really
and then-
talented.
And then they were like, it was really fucked up. They renamed my dog Laser
wait.
Why?
because it sounded
Renamed?
cooler than like Freddy, which was the original name.
They renamed the dog because it sounded too lame for it to be the champion of laser of frisbee.
Yeah.
That is
That's
hilarious.
amazing.
Did
They renamed
hold
the
on?
dog
I need so much more
Laser.
context. Did the family accept this? Was there like
I mean, that was the family's. The family was the one that. Don't put that down yet. The family was the one that changed the name.
oh why would you? That's
Yeah, what?
insane.
That's baffling.
That is confounding.
I thought that was so funny.
That is hilarious.
That's incredibly funny.
They like named it Laser Beam.
Oh,
They named
shit,
it
I don't have
Gazer
anything down
Beam.
here.
Yeah, what are you? What's up with that?
Stop. Chill. Jesus. Let me make
Why would you
Okay.
put it there? You're idiotic. You are straight up brain dead, dog. Why would you put it there?
Fine, dude.
Why would you put it there? Oh
Hold
my
on.
god, I'm losing my mind.
Watch this.
Why?
Oh, chill. I have an idea.
Also, like, why would you have it so that there was the
Oh,
line
should
of
I?
guys
How do I
at
do
the
this?
very back
Right
so that they just
there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Why are those purple guys back there? What's up with
No,
that?
they're
Why did
my
you make it so
last
they
line of
couldn't reach?
defense.
You're idiotic. You don't need a last line of defense if they don't make it past your defenses, you
They're my last
buffoon.
line of defense.
Bro, what time is it for you? 11, 12, 1:46.
If it,
No
you're making
wonder your
146
brain's
kind of
dead.
decisions, goddamn.
It's my last line of defense, Griffin. Chill.
The
Bro,
only
you can't
do
be
these
playing
guys-
strategy games at 1:46 because 1:46 is the kind of time where you go like a pizza
I'm
should
gonna
be
make a hot
president.
dog.
Yeah.
Yo, unironically, it was like probably like 2 in the morning last night, and I was just sitting in my bed, and I was like, damn, I should make a snack. Wait, what the fuck am I thinking? I was like sitting there, I was like about to fall asleep, and I was like, I'm hungry. I should go get some rice.
Yeah. No, it's you just stay up so long that you're hungry again.
You curve back
Yup.
around into morning hunger.
One time I was a sleepover with my friends, and you don't really sleep at sleepovers.
Yeah, no. Sleepovers are like a
You hang
scam.
Yeah, you go to bed at like 4 or
Yeah.
like 1 or like 7.
You go to
He's
bed
got
when the day
that guy has 1 HP, by the way. Just know that.
No, and then so me and my friends, we went
Yeah, you got 2 hit.
and to get cereal, and this person's house,
Get cereal.
yeah, this person's house, they get food from the food bank every like week, right? And so they get a shit ton of off-brand goofy ass cereals.
Oh shit.
he had like Cheerios.
Walnut.
Yeah,
Remember when you said,
Cheerios.
why would you use a walnut now? Now is
He
the time
had
that you would use it.
Joe's
Okay, go.
O's.
Put another one down! What
had
are you doing?
regular
What are you
Cheerios.
doing?
I'm
All right, now
saving
put
up
down a
this-
puff
He
shroom.
had
Yeah, there
He
you
had peanut butter that was named Peanut Pan.
What?
Why would you name it that?
That's a fake name. Oh,
Of
you're
all
done
the
for.
names. No, bro.
You're-
He's
you're-
gonna
you're
win,
getting-
bro.
you're-
He's gonna win, bro. He's gonna
No,
win.
you're
Look, he
missing.
took off the head, bro.
Unironically, you're not getting that. Put it down. No. Put down the walnut. Put down the walnut. You're insane. Put down the walnut. Put down the walnut, and then break the sun. Break the sun, and then put down a thing.
Break
I'm
the
gonna
sun.
put that out
God, I don't know if I'm just a goblin or if I see this, but I started ever since I started playing iZombie, I started doing the math. I started being like, this guy can take this many hits. If I put him down,
that's
he'll make
called like playing the game enough.
Yeah, but like, that's what I think is so insane because people aren't like that. People don't get to that point playing the game normally. But 7% of the people are like that. There's no way. I refuse to believe
No,
that.
because you can like be doing the math and not want 100% the game. Because I definitely just like know like what hits things can take.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair. But I mean, like,
I'm not gonna 100% this game.
you don't want
Do I
to.
want Grave
I don't.
Buster?
Gravebuster. What did you have in the slot that would be replacing Gravebuster?
Well, I just bought an extra slot, so nothing.
Oh, then sure, why not?
I don't remember what I was.
What else would you take? I don't know. Take a.
Sure.
If I were you, I'd just take the cherry bomb. Why would you have the pea shooter? Because aren't you just if you're in the place of the pea shooter, you can just do the snow pea.
That's fair.
Because you only really need one kind of tower in the same class, and you're already kind of doubling up with the puff.
I'm not gonna
shroom.
lie, the Gravebuster is just not that useful on this specific level. I guess more will come up. But
It'll become better as you go along. Yeah.
I was kind of hoping for that. Because
It'll
right now
definitely be
there's not that
better as
many.
you go along. Once you get the guys that start making the graves, or as soon as
Yeah.
graves start showing up, that's when you really need it.
Okay, now I know what to do. I'm just gonna like put that guy there. So that
Why?
That's a choice that you made for
No,
sure.
Because he's gonna
Yeah.
just fuck off. You guys
but
aren't
like if you
thinking with
put him
orders.
back, he's also gonna do that.
Yeah, and then you won't have to, and then he won't. Yeah, but you're not speedrunning this. You want it to take longer, because then you'll have better
I
defenses.
don't want it to take longer. I only have so much time left in my life.
you are making Bogo moves. You're talking like you're gonna die tomorrow.
You said that like you felt the need to finish Plants vs Zombies before your like expiration date ran out.
Should I grave bust already or what?
No, because that
Grave
never
bust as
mind.
soon as there's a
Never mind.
tile that you want to place on, but there's a grave on that tile.
Jesus Christ. You don't have to be so smarmy with me.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, that's just that wasn't even meant to be smarmy. I was just meant to be like
Yeah.
I'm like being for real.
Ollie, it was like a Pokemon.
Come on.
Hit his ass. I'm
I
really,
feel
I'm really
sporadic.
rooting for my guys
Dude,
right now.
your layout here is pissing me off.
Yeah, what is this? What is this N? What
Bro,
are you
yeah.
building?
You deadass spelled out a K if you put one more
Shout out
mushroom.
to
You're like, why is none of those even? You did that in the most fuckerly fashion.
Wait, hold up.
Oh my god, he has 1 HP again. Why would you put him on there?
K.
You know what happens.
K. Come on, dude. K.
What does that stand for, Gwen?
I'm not saying what it stands for.
Yeah,
Why would you
it
do-
stands
oh,
for
never mind.
can you please play this game better?
It stands for can you please rearrange these mushrooms into a better formation?
I'm
Do you
not
want me to
the
start
name-
beeping every time there's a free one and you're not placing it down?
The name's Bond. The name's Bond. James Bond.
What are you talking about?
The guy with no pants.
I love that video so much.
What are you fucking talking about?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
James Bond. Ba-na-da-da-da.
Holy shit. I love that video. And
It's a
the
good
like
video.
machine he has, it's so
Yeah, yeah.
loud.
And it's so loud and so lame.
yeah.
Like he moves so slowly for the amount of noise that it makes.
It's an incredibly cool thing that they tell you like what zombies you're gonna go up against before you choose your guys.
It's a strategy game.
Well, I don't know, but I mean, in my mind,
I
this
guess
is
they
also
could-
kind of
they
a tower
honestly-
defense. Like that could have been information they withheld.
Yeah. To be fair, they could just make you figure out what guys are gonna come and then plan for it the next time you go
Yeah.
through it. But I definitely think it's nice that they didn't. That's very lovely of them. They didn't have to do that.
The name's Bond.
Like in my mind, like this is a similar game. I guess it's not really, but in my mind, it's a similar game to like Bloons. And in Bloons, they don't tell you what you're gonna see. You just have to know it.
To be fair though, the gameplay of Bloons is what comes on the rounds.
Yeah.
Because this game is like a level-based game, whereas Bloons, there is like the levels are always the same.
Yeah. Unless
I
you're
don't
on
think that's really
PBR.
comparable. Beep beep beep.
Dude,
beep, beep.
stop. You
Why
weren't
would you
actually
put it
supposed to
there?
start beeping. What do you want me to do, man?
Aren't you building a second line of defense where that one singular guy is, or are you not doing that?
Chill.
You should put, honestly, yeah, putting frozen peas there is probably for the better.
Listen, bro, I have a plan.
Yeah. When I played this game, yeah, when I played this game, I always got into the habit of leaving 2 rows at the back for sun, and I don't know if I was like an idiot or a genius for doing that, because every level after I did that became really easy because I was just always super powerful. Like I always just had so much sun that I basically could just outplace whatever was coming at me.
Would you recommend I do that?
If there's a level that you're stuck on, I'd recommend you definitely try it.
Okay.
Like if there's a level where you're like, damn, like I'm really getting floored, I would think, I think like try giving it 2 layers of sun producers, because it's a bit finicky to set up. Like there's a bit of like a pizzazz you gotta have, but if it works, it's like once you get it going, it's wonderful.
Cause like right now,
Well,
I don't really like
Place
that.
the stinky shroom.
Yeah, get a stinky
I
up
don't
there.
really like right now that once I'm done with these 2 rows, I basically just don't interact with them at all, and I don't use this guy. I don't
Yeah,
use
no, that's fair.
this guy like at all. Once the game,
I
is
think-
over. Or
which
once
is
I have the first
honestly-
row in.
Which I mean, like, and it's working out for you. Like you will beat this level handily, right?
Yeah.
But it's definitely
I feel
like,
like I'm
on
wasting
harder levels.
fucking
It definitely on harder levels. It's really nice to have the 2 layers. At least I feel. It's a little less. It's a little less needed in some. Like there's. I remember playing. There was one something I had to do where I was on a beach level for a while, and it was something. Oh, here's what it is. Complete a daytime pool level without using any pea shooters of any kind. I think it was that one, because my main crutch for the pool levels was that I would beat them I'd beat them using the like triple P, because you can just shoot down the middle, and it was wonderful. But so doing it without the P's, I think I had to play it a bunch. But I learned, like, if I just have 2 layers of sun, like it just works.
You're like Todd Howard.
Yeah, it just works.
Yeah, he was in chess club.
Yeah. He was in something club and glee club and even the chess team. Only question I ever thought was hard. They're like Kurt. They're like Bernard.
What?
You know what's crazy? Todd Howard went from writing some of the GOAT Morrowind side quests to writing Skyrim.
I think it's weird the way that Todd Howard's career went.
How do you mean?
Like, people really don't like the guy.
Yeah. And it doesn't help at all that he's kind of the face of Bethesda.
Yeah. Oh, it's Kirk or Picard. That's my problem.
Captain Picard.
Spend every week at the Renaissance Fair. Got my name on my underwear.
What?
They see me strolling.
They see me rolling.
They laughing.
Ow.
They're rolling their eyes because I'm so white and nerdy.
Oh, it's Weird Al Yankovic.
I still am not over the fact that they cast Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al Yankovic.
It works.
What do you
It
mean?
works so well.
I don't
but,
hate it.
But that's what I think. That's what I think is so weird about it. I'm not over the fact that I don't hate it. like that seems like the kind of thing that I would hate, but I don't.
Wait, they cast him as that where?
There's a Weird Al movie in the works
Yeah,
right now.
they're coming out with them.
They're coming out with it, and the person who's playing Weird Al is Daniel Radcliffe.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's done a lot since Harry Potter.
Yeah, but like, come on,
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
I mean, yeah, he was
Like,
he's Harry Potter in the same way that fucking
Like Robert
God
Downey
damn it,
Jr.
what-
is Iron Man.
No,
He's not
Robert
Dr.
Pattinson.
Doolittle.
No, that is
is-
different.
He's not Dr.
No.
Doolittle. Come on.
What the fuck?
What are you? Shut up.
Oh, that's cool actually.
What, how many Harry Potter movies were there? Were like 8?
Yeah, it's 8.
AirPods?
Using
Or no,
that
would it be
logic.
9?
No.
There was 8 because there was 7 books.
Oh, is there 7
and then
books?
there's
Okay, that's what it
the
is. That's
last
my
one
problem.
split into 2.
Yeah. That's what it
Using-
was.
Using that
what's
logic,
going
then like every single Marvel actor that's been around since like the Avengers is just always gonna be their Avengers character.
I mean, are we
But I
really
don't
gonna sit here and
necessarily
say
see it that way.
Chris Evans is anyone but like you're not telling me that he's the fucking Mr. Fantastic, right? Come on.
I mean,
He's
I
Captain America.
definitely that movie was definitely a big part of my like movie collection as a child. Both of those Fantastic Four movies, I watched those a lot.
I've never seen them. The only Fantastic
never
Four
seen them
movie
either.
I've seen was
Yeah.
Fan Four Stick.
I have not. I've seen no Fantastic Four movie, literally. Period. Also, for the record, Gwen,
yeah.
I played this. I first tried these levels, these whack-a-mole levels. I first tried them without losing a lawnmower. For my entire career. If you don't do that, I'm actually better than you at Aim Labs. So just know that.
I don't think I will ever claim that you are worse than me at this game.
I
Or
played this game
actually
so
at
much.
Any game.
It was like a span in the span of like 2 weeks that I beat like almost like I got like 99% of everything.
Yo, he's eating my shit. Yo, bro, that shit. Oh, they take 2 bongs. 'Cause they
Yeah,
got
the
hat
ones. Yeah, they got the head
on.
on.
They got drip. What's preventing me from just mashing?
Nothing.
Literally nothing.
If anything, I think
very
it's expected.
balanced.
It gets harder. When this game mode shows up again, it gets harder.
I really do hope so. Yo, fuck off, bro.
This is one of the custom games that it makes you play a few of, I think.
God, I hope not. Oh, I lost some sun.
What do you mean you hope not? You just hate this game.
This shit is not fun. I want to play regular.
Bro, why are you 100%ing this game? This
Yeah,
game
why are
is
you
your
100%ing
enemy.
this game? You don't like it.
Nah, bro, I'm 100%ing it.
You're 100%. Let me just go 100% like fucking the Avengers game real quick.
Is that game any good? I've never played it.
No, it's notoriously bad.
That game is notoriously awful.
It's notoriously really, really stinky doo-doo.
When
And
I
then
say
they
I've
re-released
never-
it
Whoa, that's cool.
with a first person, like you know the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isn't that game like good?
Same thing. Yes, that's the thing.
Oh.
Avengers was bad because they were doing a like online
It was like a looter shooter.
generic mission looter shooter, but
Yeah.
instead of shooting, it's a beat 'em up.
Also, for the record, I'd just like to put this out into the universe. If you actually 100% this game, I will be floored.
I'm gonna do it, dude.
Because genuinely, there has not been a single thing where you've been like that, where you've been like, yeah, I'm gonna do this thing, and then you actually did it.
Okay, bro. Tell me about this video, fucking.
D&D video,
Yeah,
the castle, anything else I've ever done with you. You've just been like, yeah, no, I'll do this thing. I'll do this long-term project, and then you get like 30% through it, and then quit.
No.
When
What
you're
is this
insane.
formation?
Bro,
When you're insane.
What is this
No, because I'm gonna do
formation?
that, but.
Yeah, but don't keep going down the line. What? What? Why would you do it like that?
Because there's a
You're
zombie
clinical.
coming.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You are
There's a
clinical.
zombie coming, so I gotta hit him.
What? You thought about making the right choice and
Bro.
didn't.
Bro is spelling an E.
Watch this. I'm gonna get there. I'm
what
gonna
is
spell
this?
that E. I'm gonna spell
Don't.
that E.
You are psychotic.
I don't like how like wet the like the hitting noise
slap
of the
is a little
zombies.
gross.
Yeah.
I love the.
Red.
I love the in this game. I love when the peas hit the enemies. It makes the most like dirty ass noise.
So, like
Because like,
Just want to point out the E is fulfilled.
yeah, all right.
No,
whatever.
you fucked it up. Now it's like
Well, yeah, I fucked it up now because I.
it looks like you're building a hangman board.
I think you mean a gallows.
H. No, we mean the cartoonized version. Have I ever told you about Jan Measley's Hangman is a weird game? Have I ever talked about
I
that?
think I've seen that video, but I talk about it.
It is just a video talking about how weird Hangman is as like a concept,
Yeah.
and I think it is one of the it like perfectly sums up my interests because it just talks about like all about Hangman. Like it talks like about like what Hangman is as a game, like how winning at Hangman works, how cheating at Hangman is so easy, the reason why Hangman is why it is, the reason why it's so normal in like children's video like children's games like
You
this is just
put
have
an
like really
ISP down.
weirdly dark themes.
There.
Also, or you could just like cherry bomb it. if you
I
really
mean,
wanted.
yeah.
Cherry bomb is cheating,
Okay.
much like
What?
artists using references cheating.
Uh-huh.
Should I
Don't
walnut
do
or
that.
no? Dude, I don't.
Cherry bomb.
No. Snow pea.
You're simpletonistic.
That's not
I don't know.
word.
I don't know if that's a
Watch
word.
this
It
shit.
isn't. It's
Watch this shit.
you're
Oh
no.
my
Please don't do
God.
that. That's just such a bad choice.
Nah. It's a good idea.
You could have just cherry bombed it and been over. It would have been over
It's a
with.
good idea.
You would have been.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Pretty good idea.
I haven't yet seen a good idea in this
I have
game.
yet to see a reasonable play.
You don't understand. I'm thinking 5 levels.
I was out here spelling the whole alphabet with plants.
Dude,
But he's not doing it in order. He did
beware my
K-E.
next letter. It's gonna be the
What
letter
the fuck
A.
does that mean? What?
And it's gonna go like
What?
this.
That is criminal.
Fucking. I don't really want that guy here anymore. I just.
For the record, do you guys have like a go-to Hangman word? Like when you're playing Hangman, do you always start out with the same word?
Am I guessing or am I putting out the word?
You're the one who is the like game master.
Okay,
like you're
so-
Ridiculous.
I'm not. Mine is easy. Jazz.
Jazz.
Because no
Alternative-
one guesses jazz.
Because here's the thing though, wouldn't jizz just
Yeah.
be better?
Maybe.
Because it's the same thing, but you don't have an A.
Also,
Potentially a bit phallic, but at, you know, the cost of greatness, really.
Should I? Here, I'll do this. See if this
You have
helps.
so much
I was-
money, Gwyn.
I was good. Okay, never mind.
Watch this.
See,
I
like
was gonna
that is
make
what,
I was gonna make like an Elon Musk joke to follow up on what Griffin just said, but I decided.
what is
Watch
even
this.
the Elon Musk joke? What does that
You know
even
that
entail?
whole thing
You
like
cheated.
recently where he like
Block Twitter.
he like oh what the fuck was it?
Ew.
What do you explain?
Ew.
You have yet to. You've said nothing. You said, did you know that thing where he like?
No.
You can't describe anything
No,
about
'cause
this.
it was-
that you were
Elon Musk was like hiring people, and then for like
10 guys.
SpaceX or something that were like, yeah, and then he's like,
What?
I don't know, he like sexually assaulted them,
What?
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 but like he did it like he like made them sign like a contract thing.
What they made us for? Okay, sorry. Made them sign a
For-
contract. Why?
For to be masseuses.
I thought you were gonna say for their job.
No, that's just how jobs work.
Yeah,
kind
I
of.
was gonna say I don't know why Griffin would really be that confused. That's pretty run of the mill for. Should I put
Yeah,
a
that's
guy
fair.
first here?
Yes, because there's a zombie is coming.
Shut the shit up, Griffin.
Shut the shit up.
You asked. You asked me the
Bro.
question.
Oh, you just swore like you just learned how to.
Shut the hell up, man.
Shut
that is
the-
totally.
No,
you're
that's just
being a
straight
bit.
up
You're
a
be,
phrase that people say.
no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
aware.
Shut
I
the
was gonna. I
hell
was
up.
no.
Like, are
I
you
was gonna
shitting
get
me?
there. You didn't even give me a
Yeah.
second. I was getting there to the fucking joke, and you were just immediately like, no, that's just how that's how I'm gonna talk.
I'm just gonna use swear words wrong. Instead of "Are you shitting me?" I'll just say like "Are you fucking me?"
I've said that before.
Are you
My
are you
favorite-
cunting me?
There's
Yeah.
there's a YouTube video that's by this like sketch comedian that I love.
Shut the ass up.
Hey, you wait.
Where-
What do you do?
You fuck a sketch comedian? How did that happen? How did you get into this relationship?
Oh, whatever. But there's a sketch comedian that I love, and he has this video where it's him.
I
and
mean,
his
I would
friend-
hope that you had romantic feelings for them if you were having sex with them. You know, that seems like it would be a bit of like a, you know, maybe be potentially toxic if that wasn't, you know, a part of the deal. Just doing it for the gratification rather than the, you know, than the relationship.
Can I continue?
No.
Okay. Kid,
You
I didn't
really
want to
accepted that?
anyways.
What even? I don't even
So
remember what
there's
you
a
were
sketch
saying.
comedian that I like.
Oh,
and
yeah,
He has
yeah.
this video where it's like him.
Oh yeah.
But he's just
Shut the
fucking
ass up.
He's just like fucking up.
He's just shitting
Like-
it up, yeah.
Like, shut the fuck up. He's just
Shut
like
the shit up.
he's just like
Shut-
fucking
shut
up,
the
like,
cunt up.
incredibly common. Like instead of saying like, "Are you yanking my chain?" He's like, "You gotta be yanking my dick off."
No, that's just what we should be saying. I feel like that's just new and improved. That's a step up.
New metal, are you yanking my chain?
Yeah. I feel like if someone says something and I'm not believing, I'd be like, dude, you gotta be yanking my cock. I feel like that's the line.
Bro, he starts going off on various other phrases. It's the funniest fucking I was cackling for minutes. Entire minutes.
Minutes on end.
Yeah, bro.
I'm a big fan of videos that are like that.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the time they're not that funny, but as long as I like laugh at them a little bit, right? That gets me like normally I don't laugh at things out loud. Like very rarely do I watch a video on YouTube
Yeah,
when I'm like
same.
alone and I'll laugh out loud,
Yeah.
right?
I'm a little
Like-
different.
Yeah.
TikToks sometimes really get me.
Well, I'll tell you, there are some TikToks where it's the like Gen Z humor where it's just like right, where it's just like
Yep.
it's so much that's happening that your brain just shut and like the only possible response is that, oh well, I gotta laugh there because
I'm,
that's
like,
the only possible
contractually
human
obligated.
emotion that I could that's the only human emotion that I could have in response to what I just saw, right? That's generally when I like one of the few times I laugh. But like to be fair, like this one today that I sent Caleb was literally
Yeah.
just someone scraping their. It was really fun. I'm laughing
Yeah,
just thinking about it.
Yeah, I know exactly
Right.
what video it was.
And it was really funny because I was watching this, right, and I was like that's really I watched it, right. I saw the clip of them scraping. I was like, oh, that's funny. Like in my mind, I was like, that was enjoyable. I probably wouldn't have grinned, but if someone was with me, I would have. Like it was like, you know, like it was enjoyable, right. But then as soon as it cut to the turtle, just with their mouth ajar,
There's
just
no
absolutely
audio.
in shock, as the audio shuts off. Like it was like sometimes I'll just silence, dead air as I'm looking at this turtle, and it got to me. Like I was on the bathroom floor, losing it.
Yeah, you sent me a picture of you dying.
It
No,
was
a video. A video.
so funny. Hold on, do I have it? Oh my god, I saved it. That's how funny I thought it was.
Yeah, that's how I was for the James Bond video.
Sorry, I'm watching.
Griffin just laughed at the video again.
No, I left it again because of the sound. I forgot that when he drags his toe along the ground, he goes like, it makes the most like intense noise.
Yeah, it's the most like
That's
disgusting.
That's the thing. Sometimes a video will be like kind of funny,
Yeah.
and then I'll think about it, and it'll just have a really stupid noise in it, and it'll be sent out. I think that's why the James Bond video I find so funny because the stupid little like underwater jet ski thing
Yeah.
is so loud.
Yeah, it's very loud, but
And he
it's
scoots away at like 2 miles an hour.
it's the dichotomy, you know. It's the fucking loud ass scraping to the just silence of the turtle.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
There's such a uniquely human interaction that TikTok makes you have with those types of videos.
it's
Here.
like not like it's like the same thing that Vine had, where like if the like creative like constraints of like having to make it fit within this time frame makes it so much funnier because it's just like you have no time to even breathe. It's like the perfect amount of time takes place between you're like, okay, what am I watching? All right, I'm halfway through this video. There's probably going to be a reaction, right? Oh, he's just stubbing his toe. And then it just does this visceral thing and you're like, oh, that's really horrible. Like that's a really gross thing. And it just cuts immediately.
Yeah. There's, oh my god, my favorite TikToker is
It's like perfectly timed. Also, Caleb,
Yeah,
please.
Caleb, what are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
Caleb.
Turn that off. I'm going to stab you.
Caleb, what
Okay,
are
thank you.
Thank you.
Starbucks a coffee, a latte, a frappuccino coffee.
Shut the fuck. Shut up.
Shut this shit up, dude.
Dude, shut the dick up. Oh my god.
You gotta be yanking my
Dude.
dick off.
Dude,
Gotta be
shut my
fucking-
dick up. Come on, stop talking.
You have just got to be yanking my cunt.
Why would you say that?
That's what you gotta be doing. There's no way that's
actually,
real.
foul. That's a foul.
That's actually gross.
That's actually.
Bro is tripping.
nasty.
You must be tripping ass if you think that's funny. It's just
You must be tripping penis.
God damn it.
There was a period
Must
of
be
time in my
tripping
life.
penis.
There was a period of time in my life that I thought penis was like a bad word to say. And my mom would like tell me it because it's like a fucking organ. And I would be like, dude, you can't say that.
No, come on. Mom, stop.
Mom, stop.
People.
Yeah, Mom. Come on. Okay,
Come on,
that's
you
cool.
can't. You know we don't swear in public.
Mom, we're dignified.
Yeah, we're very posh. Have I ever told you how I watched the Vsauce video about the like history of language and why swearing is the way it is and how I thought it was really, really cool as a child? And it
No,
like
but go
motivated me
ahead.
to like learn about language.
Go ahead, talk about it. I want to hear that.
It is there's a Vsauce video. I don't know which one it is, but it's about language.
Is it
Let me try and
Dord?
find it.
Dord is my favorite Vsauce video.
It's the one and he talks in it, he talks about how the reason that like swear words are the way that they are and like are like frowned down upon is because of like in the like medieval times basically, if you were like a posh like English person, your way of saying things were different to the like poor like farmer people,
Mhm.
right? And the main change like between you would be that they would say like shit and you would say poop. And so the reason that they became a swear is because they were like, we don't want to associate ourselves with these like poor farmer people, basically. Like it was like an aristocratic like English person thing,
Yeah.
basically.
And now it's just a part of like everyone's.
But yeah, but it has changed
Language.
so drastically since then. But the reason that it's generally frowned upon and it's thought as like a taboo thing is because of the like aristocratic, like people in the like olden days is what I understood from it. I thought it was a really good video. I'm trying to look for it now. Vsauce. What if I just put in Vsauce swearing? But that swearing. I have to say like swearing video, otherwise it'll just give me a compilation of like Michael saying fuck. It's called Why Are Bad Words Bad?
There was a Vsauce thumbnail that I was terrified of as a kid.
Is it
It's
the
the
Why Are
fucking-
Things Creepy?
Yeah, it's the fucking bear with teeth.
Yeah, the bear with the teeth. That's Why Are Things Creepy.
Classic video. I was petrified of it.
It's the one that talks a bit about the uncanny valley.
Yeah.
I remember first learning about the uncanny valley was so cool to me because I was like, there's like a name for why I think certain cartoons don't look good. It's like I was always like, this looks like shit, but like I couldn't tell you why. Like it's like almost realistic. It's the like who's the animator for the Polar Express?
Yeah. Whatever like house
Express.
that like that's famously uncanny.
Yeah, but they made a joke about it in the new Chip and Dale movie. In the new
Yeah, because they don't
In
have
the new-
ugly Sonic in that movie.
well, they have ugly, but there's also it's Seth Rogen, that's his name, plays like a dwarf that's basically making fun of the like Polar Express guys It's who's the animator? It's Robert Zemeckis. It's the Robert Zemeckis like style of animation, right? Like you would originally like you would know exactly what you're talking about as soon as you saw like his like discography, basically. Like it's the
What is going
like,
on here?
It's the Polar Express. It's like A Christmas Carol.
What the fuck am I witnessing?
Like, say what you want about the animation. A Christmas Carol and The Polar Express,
They're
great
good
Christmas
They're
movies.
good
They're good movies, but they look like
They're
shit.
freakish though.
I don't think A Christmas Carol looks as bad as A Polar Express.
Polar. I won't lie to you. I don't know how bad they are, but I don't think I've seen A Christmas Carol, but I watched The Polar Express like pretty recently. Like I don't. It would have been like in the last like 2 years, right? And I remember watching this movie and just being like, wow. Like I find
I think-
very little of value in this film.
It's like a visually unappealing movie, I feel.
It doesn't look really
No,
good.
because
I feel like the
the-
story's kind of lame. I feel like the
It's
like
ba-
characters are
based
kind of
off-
annoying.
It's based off a book from the like 20s,
Yeah,
Griffin.
come on, Griffin. They
I
didn't
mean,
have-
I know
They didn't have
why
it's a
it is like it is.
It's a classic Christmas story.
It is, but like so is like the like a Christmas Carol, but it's like
Huh?
good.
What?
I'm not saying that A Polar Express is better than A Christmas Carol. I'm saying it's
You gotta put some respect on its name.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand why it is like it is, and I understand that it definitely has some redeeming qualities. But to me personally, I really don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
bro. Right now, you sound like the yellow shirt kid from that movie.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be real with you. I
Bro,
was
if you
watching
had
that movie.
shorter hair, you'd look like that guy.
I'm gonna kill you. We cannot, and I will not let this come to this server. I was in class watching this movie, right? That's probably where I was watching it, right? And I won't lie to you, as I was in class, my entire class would just agreed with each other. They're like, yeah, Griffin looks like that guy. That's who Griffin looks like. He looks like that yellow shirted, glasses wearing fucking loser. The biggest dweeb known to man, and they're like, yeah, that's Griffin.
That's actually so fucked up. I wouldn't
was
go to class
so
if they told me that.
Unironically, it was so fucked up, and I couldn't escape it because I'd be like, "That's like not true," and then he'd be like, "That's exactly what he'd say." I was trapped. Like I couldn't, and I can't talk my way out of it because I talk like I'm like a freak. Like I have the
You talk like that.
I have the vocabulary of a nut job, right? So when I say anything, they're like, "Damn, you talk like him too." I'm fucked. I don't win. It's horrible. It was horrible. Now Caleb's trying to bring it back on me. I got PTSD. It's messed
No,
up.
it's not like I knew I was bringing it back. I just pointed out something that
Which is
other
horrible
people
though,
have
because
also-
if you did that without knowing it, that's bad news. Also, for the record, that character, I won't lie to you, is credited. Their name is No-It-All. That guy does not have a name. It is
Oh,
Know-It-All.
wow. That's nuts.
Because I was gonna make fun of his name, but then I realized he doesn't have a name.
That's great. That's actually fucking. That's one of my favorite things in movies is that you can just kind of get away with not giving characters names.
Or at least like hiding the names.
Yeah. Like, it's like that's so cool that his name was just like credited as Know-It-All, bro.
Yeah.
Because they never say his name because it's not like relevant to the story.
Yeah.
Fucking, I didn't need to know Ogdo Bogdo's name, but God, if I learned that one.
You had to. Yeah,
Rez-
it was Robert Zemeckis that they made fun of in the new Chip and Dale movie because all his things look weird. I think that Chip and Dale movie, I'll be real, I watched that Chip and Dale movie. I think that it is not very good.
I haven't
Some
seen it.
people, okay, so let me tell you, some people are talking about this movie like it's reasonable, right? Like they're talking about it like it's like a above average movie. I would say that it is severely not that way because it's like okay, so the movie is a lot of like 90% of the jokes in the movie are just like, hey, look at this thing, you remember this thing, like Ugly Sonic is in that movie, right? And in the movie all that amounts to is like the joke. There's no joke relating to Ugly Sonic. The joke is, hey, you remember that Ugly Sonic? He was ugly. Ha ha ha. That's the joke. Like there's nothing. Like it's so incredibly surface level. and then they like make fun of like people like Robert Zemeckis and stuff like that, which is like that's just like you're no better. I don't know. Like I feel like in it they have one character is like CGI'd and like a 3D model guy, right? And one guy is supposed to be animated, like 2D animated. But like it's so painfully obvious that the character is really just like a 3D model that's just like cell shaded. Like
Yeah.
it's not actually like still just a 3D model. And like whenever it interacts with objects, like they like pick up like a red Solo cup and it looks really jank and really weird because they're like different frame rates because they're like to try and sell the like cell shaded character being animated, right? They put him at a different frame rate and it looks really jank. Like I don't know, like it kind of looks like shit. And then they like make fun of like Robert Zemeckis, which is like that's insane because your movie is also looks bad. I don't know. It like the movie is like, hey, I'm self-aware of the movie, but it's not self-aware. So then it's a bad movie.
Also, I think Robert Zemeckis' problem is that he was trying to make it look too realistic
Yeah.
at a time when
The technology just
You-
wasn't there.
the tech wasn't there exactly.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
So if
Also-
you think about it,
Yeah.
it's kind of impressive because it looks somewhat realistic. Like in a
Yeah.
2001 animation sense. Like I remember when I was like 4, first time I saw this movie, I thought it was live action because I was 4. I wasn't saying that about like
Yeah.
Wow Wow Wubsy, you know?
No, for sure. I definitely understand that. Like I think I don't like it personally, and I think it looks kind of grody. But I definitely think as a technological achievement, it's pretty it's pretty slick.
It's kind of really good. I would go so far as to say it's like technologically good.
I would say it's technologically impressive. Yeah. Like for the time, like I can't imagine like 2001. Like I feel like
Yeah,
This
it's
is
pretty
not-
insane CGI for 2001.
right.
2001 CGI was basically
Bad.
just using practical effects and then
Like
masking it
2001 like Monsters Inc was came out in 2001,
Yeah, but and
right? And
That's
those
Pixar,
are
though.
white. That's
no,
Disney.
but I'm saying that's Disney, but think about it. Like how good like the human characters in that movie, they look like
horrible.
plastic.
They look horrible.
yeah.
like they didn't try and make like Boo look realistic, right? Because it would look really weird. Like Shrek. Shrek is 2001, right? Like the characters in that look about 100 times less realistic than Robert Zemeckis characters, than like people from the Polar Express.
And to be fair, I think the Polar Express was like one of his first movies.
Yeah, that's also very fair. And I mean, like, if you look at how people, I watched Shrek this week, by the way, because I always I've never watched Shrek up until recently. Like, I'd never watched Shrek, and all my friends were always like, "How have you never seen Shrek?" And they always like made fun of me for it. Like, I said something. I said Rio was mid. I tried to argue with one of my friends that Rio was mid
Like
because
the
I
movie?
genuinely believe that. Yeah, the movie.
With the
Like-
blue birds.
Yeah, Bluebirds. Yep.
Oh.
I said that movie was mid, and they were like, no, that's not possible. And then they said, well, I don't value your opinion because you haven't seen Shrek. Basically, was the like comeback.
Oh,
But
Are
eventually,
you
I like.
sure you're thinking of Robert Zemeckis?
That's not,
Yes.
No, are we? I don't think Leo's a Robert Zemeckis movie, is it?
No, it is not.
No. I'm talking about the animation. I looked up Robert Zemeckis, and this is just not the right person.
Robert Zemeckis 100% is.
Okay, well, he sure didn't do Real Steel.
No, Robert Zemeckis is Polar Express and A Christmas Carol. Those are his movies.
Okay. It was Polar Express was 2004. I was looking at the wrong place.
Oh, it's 2004. Okay, I
Still
see.
not terrible for 2004. Let's be honest.
no, it's good,
2004. What
still.
came out in 2004? 2004 was The Incredibles. So
No, because if you think about it, Robert Zemeckis also did movies such as Real Steel.
Which looks great. I'm gonna be honest with you. That movie looks good.
Yeah. I think the problem here was not the CGI, but doing something that is fully CGI.
I think another issue is especially with real steel, it is incredibly easier to make metal look real than it is to make a human look real.
Yeah.
It's like orders of magnitude easier.
Straight up though, Robert Zemeckis' A Christmas Carol is the best version of A Christmas Carol.
Also Monster House. He also did Monster House. But Monster House, to be fair, is a lot more stylized, and I also think it looks better.
Yeah, it looks better for it, I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't lie to you. I feel like 2004 was The Incredibles. Like, even still, like, The Incredibles is not going for realism. Like, at all. 2004 was Shark Tale. 2004 was Life Aquatic. That's not related, though.
Never even heard of Life Aquatic.
No.
With Steve Zissou.
Yeah,
I don't-
Steve Zissou.
Never heard of it.
Oh, me and Caleb watched that together. Like, I thought maybe you would have been there for that.
No. I'm not there for 90% of the movies that I watch.
I guess you're fair.
I don't really like movies, to be honest with you.
I
Not really my preferred medium.
honestly, I used to kind of not really care about movies, but I feel like I've really changed opinions. I've been watching so many movies recently.
Yeah.
I went on the fucking movie grind. Because before I was kind of like, I don't know. Like, movies are good, I'm sure, but I don't know. They're just not really my, like I prefer, like, you know, I don't know. I just didn't think it was, like,
Jesus Christ.
as much my style.
Oh,
But
more of this.
Honestly, things have definitely changed. I've definitely been converted into a so-called like big movie lover. Cause like I feel like I have so many movies to watch now. So like, oh, this is supposed to be good. Like I should see this, and this is coming out. Like I've definitely been converted.
What is a Doom Shroom?
Okay, so I'm looking at.
It's like
I'm
a folk kill, but it'll
I'm
make
looking
the
at-
ground you place it on unusable for a bit, or if not the whole time.
Oh, it's like the potato
I'm
mine?
looking at screenshots of A Christmas Carol, and it definitely looks a lot better.
Yeah. A Christmas Carol, I think, looks a lot better than Polar Express. Hold on, let me watch the trailer.
Whoa. Oh, it's not.
Oh
like the
my
Doom
god, it does not look good. Holy smokes.
Shroom. I missed that much.
It's
No,
not
because
even-
the thing is,
It
the
looks.
majority of the movie is Scrooge, who is very stylized.
I was gonna say, the,
Hanging out with goats.
the stills don't look that bad, but like the movement is really jank. I'm watching this one frame of him like talk, and it just like the lips are not emoting at all. Like the eyes stay 100% stationary. It is not very good. Oh my god, this character is literally just a green screen face onto a light.
You know it, bro.
Well, that's insane. That is insane.
Some of the like workarounds that they had to do
It's a
in like,
banger movie.
early movies is like really interests me.
I feel like filmmaking as a whole, I was even more interested in than watching movies for a while.
So that's reasonable.
Like I loved watching how movies were made, and I just like didn't watch the movies. I won't lie to you.
What does this guy
But
do?
of course, that has changed. The hypno shroom, if someone eats them, you actually probably don't want to. You probably don't want to use it like that generally, because they turn around and they fight their own people.
Okay. Well, good to know for later use.
It's actually best used on the screen door guys.
Oh.
I find because you want it to be guys that have really strong basically.
Like, would this guy be good?
Yeah, he'd be good. Well, you've kind of damaged him up a lot, but you know,
Does he still get hurt even though he's running away?
not by you. Once he's on your team, he's on your team.
Okay. He's also quite slow. Unless that's
Yeah.
something I'm doing to him. Good God, I don't really need these Doom Shrooms. They're kind of not
Yeah.
good for me.
If you just use them at the front, they're like pretty good. Just wait until just wait.
Fair
Just
enough.
wait until more people are on the screen.
Does it kill them all?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
That's the trade-off of the Doom Shroom. It is a like full screen wipe, but it leaves the one tile that you can't use.
Yeah, okay. That's pretty cool then. I like that.
Yeah, Doomshroom is quite good. Also, yeah, the Hypnoshrooms also can technically just be thought of as an instant kill because they will turn around and they will not go that direction again. So they will run off the screen and they will be like, you know, actually gone.
Rage busters are so like fast.
Yeah, they kind of need
Oh,
to be
shit.
to be fair.
Whoops.
That was a bit of a throw.
I didn't realize that would not affect it. Replacing it with that shit, that's terrible.
Honestly, you might want to
Oh,
put it
hey.
at the bottom.
Hypnoshroom really just turns them into cannibals.
Yep.
They're also kind of nuts.
Oh, nice. That was kind of clutch of those guys down there.
Yeah, they really pulled through. Little
Yeah,
shitter.
I've never seen A Christmas Carol, but from the one trailer that I watched, that looks like actually really dog water.
No, the movie's good.
I'm sure eventually you just get used to it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously the animation is gonna
Mhm.
age.
I feel like of all people though, I will.
'cause the thing is, once people decided to get, it's the same thing with video games. They went from like beautiful 16-bit animation to
Yeah, it's like an
the
incredible
grossest
bad...
looking 3D
Yeah.
animation. It's the same thing with movies, but even worse because it happened earlier on.
Yeah. No, I know,
Like-
but even I feel like I've seen some gross 3D movies that I think are really good.
Exactly. Like the animation isn't everything if the movie's
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I think there are some gross 3D movies that look really good, but I don't think that means that I can't say that they are gross. Like I can still say, oh, that's gross.
Yeah, some movies just don't look good. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. 2001 was kind of a fucking crazy year for movies.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Monsters Inc., Spirited Away, Shrek, Donnie Darko,
Whoa.
all 2001.
Whoa.
I didn't like being someone who goes to the theaters in 2001.
That'd be cool.
Right? You'd also get to watch Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
I just completed
Oh, wow.
in one guy. Lilypad.
That's hype. You would also get to watch Legally Blonde, so, I mean, come
That's
on.
what it's for. I
Crazy
love whatever his name is. Crazy Phil.
Crazy Dave.
David.
Crazy Dave.
Crazy Philip.
Isn't that the guy who sells he sells Prilosec? I don't know what he does.
Sure.
Consume
Prilosec
Prilosec.
for like heartburn or something.
Consume Prilosec.
I'm currently in my French class reading a book about a like murderer that goes around and puts like a blood thinner in like, or it's not like a blood thinner, it's like a heart condition medicine in like children's like like gumballs. What's it called? It's called Epicurian is the name of the thing. But it's a French novel, and I'll be real with you. It is a very strange book, and it is not very good. But the one thing I will tell you, it's an anticoagulant, so it is a blood thinner.
Bro, what the fuck?
What?
You know how Twitter just recommends topics to you?
Mm-hmm.
The topic that's recommended to me is comics. And my boy Gus said this is one of the most disturbing moments in comics history. And then it's like a picture of like